Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
Kayla, we will begin with your thoughts going into the semifinal match against Canada, please.
Yeah, obviously the game's going to be a really good test for us. I think we're a lot different team than the last time we played Canada. So I think we're all just really excited to show how we've grown as a team, to show how we've developed as a team, and to show what we can do and continue to show what we can do on a world stage.
Thank you. We will begin with Jeff Kassouf. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey Kayla, Jeff Kassouf from Equalizer in the U.S. Just wondering, maybe on the celebratory side, I guess, obviously into the World Cup now. What's it been like having some of that support from Cedella Marley, I guess specifically, who's been around for doing that for a couple cycles now, and even I guess what's it been like to hear the official anthem of the tournament being Skip Marley with that kind of cool song with playing in the stadium every time for you all. You feel like it's a little bit of a home game, maybe?
It definitely does feel like that. I mean, obviously, Cedella's been a massive part of the program for years and years and years. Even before we started to have success as a program, she was there investing in us and pouring into us financially and as individuals, as people. She's been our biggest cheerleader and biggest support system. So we definitely wouldn't be here without her today. So we're just so grateful for her support this whole time. And yeah, the anthem and the W's championship anthem is just awesome to walk into. It feels like a taste of home. It feels like they're playing, our song every time we walk into the stadium. So it's been really cool.
Crystal Davis, go ahead.
Good day, Kayla. Congratulations on qualifying to next year's World Cup. Now that we've qualified for back-to-back World Cups, what additional support is needed to take the team to the next level?
Yeah, I think, obviously this organization and the federation has taken us really far, and we as players have achieved so much, but I think there is still so much investment and so much support and backing we need. I think it's really great that the country of Jamaica has just been so supportive of us, and they've been our biggest fans throughout this whole entire process. So just continued support from them. And just like the investment from Cedella has been massive, as I've said previously, but there's so much more that we can, there's so much higher levels that we can reach with even more investment from back home. And so we're kind of excited to see what comes from us qualifying again, because not a lot of people thought we could do it again. So in doing it again, I think it kind of solidified us into this position. And now people will know that we're for real, and we'll begin to invest a bit more.
Tyrone Davis, go ahead.
Yes. Good day. Congratulations for your second qualification. History has been made. Now, how is the vibes in the camp, and how are the girls feeling going against Canada tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely all just very excited. I think although it is very exciting that we qualified again, I think as a group, we knew that we could, and we fully expected ourselves to do so. So I think that we've qualified, but we know that the job's not done yet, and there's still more to go. So I think that going into the game against Canada, we're still going to be, all cylinders firing because we're still hungry. We're not done yet. And we've qualified once, and we've now qualified again, but now we want to take that even further, and we want to show what we can do.
Livingston Scott, go ahead. One second. Go ahead now.
Okay, yes, thanks much. Afternoon. A big win, getting in over 80, getting into the World Cup. Just tell me now, confidence is high. You think you can actually get that one over Canada? They have been a rough team to play against in the past. How much confidence and belief you think we can get the victory over them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our history with playing Canada has been a bit rocky in the past, but like I said before, we're a completely different team now, and we're a lot more developed. We're coming in with a lot more confidence, a lot more self-belief. So I think going into this game, we're just excited to see what we can produce, and I think that we can get a result.
And we'll take two more questions. Next, we'll go to Neil Davidson. Go ahead, Neil.
Thank you. Neil Davidson from the Canadian Press in Toronto. Congratulations on your successful run of the tournament to date. I understand that there was some disruption in the lead up to the tournament. You changed coaches and there was some unhappiness in the past. Can you tell us what the journey getting here has been like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's never a smooth ride, and you're always going to face challenges and obstacles along the way. And I think the important thing for us as a group is that we stuck together through everything, and we overcame those challenges. And the women on this team have had each other's backs from the start and from the beginning. And I think the group that we have and the family that we have is what has kept us going through all of this, and what has kept us kind of overcoming those obstacles. You know, we've faced many obstacles before, and we will continue to face obstacles in the future, but us as a group and the way that we stick together, I think, is what gets us through.
And last question, Glenn Wade. Go ahead, Glenn.
Hi, good morning, Kayla. Congrats. I joined a bit late, so I don't know if you answered this already, but what are your expectation levels now, seeing that you have qualified for the semifinals?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I mentioned before, we're still hungry to win more games. We want to win this championship. We want to make a name for ourselves on the world stage, and we believe that we can. So we're still hungry, and we're going to go into this Canada game firing on all cylinders and see what we can do with it.
Thank you, Kayla. We'll be joined with head coach Lorne Donaldson shortly. Thank you. We welcome Lorne Donaldson, head coach of Jamaica women's national team. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function at the bottom of your screen. We will begin with Tyrone Davis. Go ahead, Tyrone.
Yes, good morning, coach. This is Tyrone Davis from Sports Down the Middle, aka TGAD. Want to say congratulations to you and the girl. Did a tremendous job by qualifying us for a second consecutive World Cup. Congratulations, sir. Sir, I want to ask if there is any injury in the team, and how is the team mood, and how they are preparing us for Canada tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, there's injuries in the team. Obviously, you get to this point of the tournament, you will find there's injuries, and there's going to be bumps and bruises, and there might be a player or two who are sick, you know. Maybe it's the flu, we don't know, but there's injuries, yeah. So we have to, I think every team has to deal with that going into this. When you get this far, usually that's the case. Everybody will have the same problem. So we have to work around that. The mood is good. I think the girls qualify, but I mean, there is more at stake, and that's what we're pushing on and working towards, getting some more out of this tournament.
Hey, Lorne, maybe building off of that a little bit and getting to this stage. I mean, you've had the main objective now of qualifying for the World Cup, and now this knockout stage is a second, qualification here for the Olympics and a double jeopardy. And I'm just wondering from your perspective, especially as one of those teams trying to sort of unseat the U.S. and Canada in this region, is it advantageous or maybe a disadvantage, do you feel, to have both tournaments wrapped into one and in this compact 2-week schedule? Is that, as you kind of have these injuries and deal with them, would you rather see it in a separate tournament? What do you think about the format?
I personally don't like the format. I think because it's so long, it should be done. But again, this is what we have. Everybody has to play through the same rules and the same tournament. Usually the deeper your bench is, or the deeper your roster is the better off you are in a tournament like this. And, obviously, those countries have proven themselves, so they have a very deep roster. But we have to try to come in and take care of stuff and see, as you say, if we can unseat somebody.
Thank you. Good day all. Coach, congratulations once more. This is more of a request, Coach, so I hope you don't mind. And obviously it's if the system isn't already in place. So it's just a gentle request. With mental health in mind, could you kindly sort a therapist who will be on hand to support core players who aren't part of the current or future plans of the team?
Well, I can't talk about future plans right now because I say that, whatever I have contractually just lead up to this tournament. Hopefully, we can keep the same coaching staff and move on. Currently, we have some good people in place taking care of our players. Dr. Lawrence, who heads our group, she's been she's fantastic. Will Isselberger, who is in our strength and condition and fitness department, he's, maybe one of the best in the world. So currently we're there, going forward. Again, Christelle, we have to, sit down with the JFF and, Sidella Marley, who I think is very tremendous in our making, and go forward with what we're doing.
Livingston Scott, go ahead.
Yes, coach. Congrats again, coach.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. For this game, coach, we know Canada always a tough customer. Win, lose, or draw. What kind of statement would you like to leave at the end of this encounter?
We are just to say, hey, you know what? We play some good stuff. We leave it all on the field. Canada is the Olympic champion, so you have the Olympic champion and the world champion still in the tournament battling. We're there with them, and to me, that's good that this part of the tournament we're still playing for something. And as I say, we want to leave everything at the field. We should walk away from here, say we gave it all.
And final question will go to Glenn Wade Brown. Go ahead, Glenn Wade.
Hi, Coach. Congrats again. We know Canada is a quality team. What are you expecting from them tactically, and without giving much away? How do you plan on combating that?
Well, I can tell you what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to get behind us, and so we have to combat that. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to try to do. So I can say they watch a few tapes and they see something that we have a weakness in, and they're going to try to do that. But obviously, we have to match their football and match their fitness. Because I say they have a very deep roster, so we have to try to match that. And we have to come out and be ready and play football and try to get after them with our strengths. And, so we have a few players that we think are very good.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you all for joining us. That concludes this press conference.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.